Hey y'all. Oh, I didn't pick up my water. Sorry, I'm late to the planned time for recording. I have been working extremely hard on some videos. I've already kind of talked about which ones that will be hopefully hitting in the next couple days. And it has been a non-stop, just a roller coaster of a day for me. So I am going to, while we're waiting for people to trickle in, I'm going to crack open another pre-release box for Duskmorn. Because, you know what? Damn it, I deserve it today. I have been working non-stop all day, covering some very depressing stuff. So I am in favor of just chilling for a little bit. Alright, here's our cardboard box going away. Can I do the whip and the nene? No. I never learned the whip and the nene. That was like the pop and lock. I never... Nah. Excuse me. How is everybody else doing today? Let me go over to the multi-stream. I'm sure we got some YouTube folks who are feeling incredibly neglected right now. Oh, I got a purple dice this time. I don't think I have one of the purple dice. Are the wokes in the room right now with you right now? All right, let's see. Come on. Let's get good good mumbo jumbo going. Let me get my pre-release card. Be a good one. Let's fucking go. I've got the touch. I've got the touch. Overlord of the Mistmoors. The last Overlord of the cycle I don't have. Alright, let me go. Oh, I pulled up the woke games detector. This $7 card. Pulled a $7 card for let's go. It's y'all. I can't lose. I can't lose. I still have my Shouldered. Shouldered's watching over me. Big ups. All right, I got 6 packs to open, and then we'll get kicking. And I should probably give out the code. Oh, that's in the pack, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, I will. If you're in the Discord, I'll pop out some Magic the Gathering Arena codes, because every pre-release pack comes with a code for 6 packs in MTG Arena, but you do not need. Alex Jones is auctioning his trademarks apparently. Oh, judge to approve auctions liquidating Alex Jones. Interesting. A new website and personal social media accounts. Assets will be sold off piece by piece in auctions this fall to help pay more than $1 billion he owes relatives of victims of Sandy Hook. Oh, you'll love to see it, folks. You'll love to see it. Hi, Sofita Lune. All right, let's see if we can keep up. I want another Valgavoth. I want some of the alternate art cards. I really want some of the alternate treatments. 17 rats in a flesh suit. Thank you very much for joining up. All right, let's go. Favorite woke game and why? Alan Wake. Because there you can't get more woke than Wake. You feel me? Get it? Wordplay. Haha. All right. Well, and that's just me being greedy because I've already drawn 2 Valgavoth. So, and I got the Mind Skinner I wanted in a trade yesterday. All right, jump scare, grab the prize. Let's go. Let's play a game. Shard Mage's Rescue. That's going in my deck. My boy, my baby girl, my sweet, lovable little child, Mr. Mind Skinner here is gonna upset some people and ruin their days. And I got Victor. Let's a 2 rare pack. Okay, we're cooking. We got a 2 rare pack already. Ugh. Sorry, I've been sitting here for hours, just literally hunched over. So if I look like I'm over straightening, it's because I am. I've been hunched over my editing, working very diligently on this next piece. Fear of Infinity, great card. Miasma Demon, let's go. Wall of Rage, dude, that's a new rare. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one. I had that used against me. Bleeding Woods and. Alright, that's a mid pack. Mediocre. Jump Scare, Ragged Playmate, Fear of Lost Teeth, Terramorphic Expanse, Solid, Norin. Oh man, Norin. Dude. Norin is fucking... If y'all are playing Standard, or, even in Commander, Norin is a 1-drop 2/1 that is... she's basically an enchantment. But whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may exile it. So anytime a creature you control, you're attacking with, gets blocked, you can blink them. And so they won't take any damage. And then also if they have an ETB trigger, it'll trigger again that turn. Ridiculous card. Insanely powerful. Hey, Normie Killa 666. FOMO. I got Fear of Missing Out. That's my second one. Fear of Missing Out's pretty good too. And yeah, okay. All right. That pack was I would trade Chewbacca for a shiny Lauren or Andrew Chen card. I don't think that's how it works. What is Fear of Missing Out? MTG. What's Fear of Missing Out going for? That's not bad. $4. That's a $4 card. Enzo Librarian. Alan Wake 2 is dropping the Lake House DLC next month. Can't wait for the anti-woke. Oh, they already did about the last DLC. People were the anti-wokes. Ugh. The anti-woke brigade were super pissed about like the fact that you could play as a woman, and I still never got like what Alan Wake is not like a super. Not your typical content. When's the Anderson vid coming out? I have to run it by the person I interviewed. That's what I've been working on for the last like 4 hours. And I'm a little bit over halfway through, although the rest won't take me that long. So I should hear back tomorrow, and I'm hoping Friday. Like, if not Friday, Saturday. Of course, it has to do with what I get back from them, like feedback, but I am hoping Friday or Saturday. Monstrous Emergence, Bottomless Pools, pretty good. Fear of Infinity. Oh, dude, this pre-release pack would have made for a killer deck. Greenhouse, Miasma Demon. Who do we got? Gloom Lake Verge. Damn. Lakeside Shack. Grab the Ooh, I got 2 foils though. Okay, that's not bad. And a Kaito. I got Kaito as a token. Neat. All right, solid pack. I give that one a 6. I have not really drawn any like banger packs. Like there were packs in Bloomborough that were like god packs, like stupid fucking good. Manifest Stress, Stock Researcher, all the hits. Fear of Being Hunted, solid. Fear of Isolation, solid. Brood Spinner. Oh, god damn it. Really? Okay, my luck is wearing off. Second rare in a row that's the exact same multi-land. Ugh. Boo. All right. All right, F's in chat. We got one more to go. One more to go. All right, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. I think we already peaked. I think we already peaked. The Overlord of the Mistmoors is a good hit. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Whenever I opened the last box, that was the Razor, the Pinhead one. That was like a $15 card. Thoughts on Secret Lair Festival in a box? I think it's some bullshit. I want to play it, and I wish I could. Come on, be a good one. Let's go. Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Let's fucking go. All right, how much is Overlord of the Hauntwoods going for? $25 card, yo. $25 card just pulled. Damn. That's the extended art. No, that's not extended art. I should get so lucky as to get the extended art. Couldn't be me. All right, well, you, my little friend, you're getting a little case and a full art land. Let's go. That's just gravy on top. I might have to run a and then Spine Seeker Centipede as the foil. All right, well, I got the full art land. I got my Overlords. I'm pretty happy. I did open another pack earlier that I got the Wanderer from. A full art Wanderer. Actually, a really good pack. Because it was... For those who don't know, the full arts for a lot of the legendary creatures are great. Here's what it looks like for... Here we go. Like the Wandering Rescuer is such a gorgeous full art treatment. Love that one. Very excited to try her out because white is so strong in this, and I will. I'm trying to decide if I want to do white blue. I don't know. I'm gonna make some crazy, probably a couple crazy standard decks because this set is ridiculous when it comes to standard. Gonna be real fun. Yeah, unfortunately the cards, at least for the most recent Hatsune Miku collaboration, they're kind of bunk. Like, they're kind of not great. What was the one? Was it? Honestly, White Black Unwanted Remake with Valgavoth would probably go pretty hard. Anywho. All right. We got that. You're my little Overlord of the Hauntwoods. You're going to go back here, buddy. Let's put those both back there. Let me go throw the garbage away real quick. All right. Oh my goodness. Redo, nice to see us living rent-free in conservatives' heads again. Hot and unbothered, as it should be. Onyx Rosemary, thank you for subscribing. Waka number 8. What happened to the other 7? Enzo Librarian, I already thanked you for those biddies, but thank you anyway. Let's go to... All right, there we go. Yeah, damn, now I'm... I want to... I was thinking briefly of... Maybe I'll do it on Monday, because I kind of want to do a Magic Monday thing. For a little while there, I was playing like Arena and stuff on stream, and I want to play more games on stream. I do. It's just that nobody wants to watch me play games on stream, I guess. We both snore. What was I doing? Oh, right. The official woke game ranking. So, okay, let's start off with the original woke content detector. It's so silly. It's so stupid. So basically, what this is, for those who don't know, is there are people who have been, for those who haven't been keeping up with, because I covered it a little bit a while back. Hey lady, can you not do that like right there? Fine girl. I covered it a little bit a while back, right? Where people are getting mad at wokeness in games. And by wokeness, if you follow my channel, if you follow the people we've covered, you should know by now, wokeness is really an arbitrary term. Like, some people will say, oh, it's when ideology or politics are forced, but the way that they label that can really apply to almost anything. So the end result is that you have pretty much anything being labeled as woke, right? From black people to women, especially, oh God, if you're queer of any stripe, again, you're absolutely woke. Yeah, no. Vitiligo, also woke. If you are disabled in any way, handicapped in any way, if there are characters who are handicapped, if there are concessions made for those characters, absolutely woke. Characters that aren't white or aren't male, or even if they are male, just aren't white, super woke. Oh yeah, you basically cannot get more woke than like the cast of Duskborn. Dustborn. God damn, I keep mixing up Duskborn and Dustborn. It doesn't help that we just opened a bunch of Duskborn packs. Ugh. Doesn't Hogwarts Legacy literally have a trans character? It sure do. It sure do. So, I want to go through some of these today because I find them very funny. I think they are hysterical. Woke Content Detector was kind of one of the originals, right? This one's been going for a minute. And it kind of started with Sweet Baby Ink detected. And really, this is just an offshoot of that. You can tell because this one has 400,000 followers. Enzo Librarian, thank you for 100 biddies. Spider-Man Miles Morales is on the list in 2024 after 2 great Spider-Verse movies. Yeah. I mean, Like, absolutely, he's black. Like, what do you gonna say he's not woke? Just a quick recap for those who don't remember. Sweet Baby Inc. is a consultation firm. They do not actually write games. They consult on them. They might contribute scripts, but the overall creative vision of a game, how it's written, the way the story will play out, is always and has always been determined by the studio they're consulting with. They work on a contractual basis. So, if you hear somebody, like the ding-dongs here would like to say, if you ever hear somebody saying, oh, they're controlled or funded by BlackRock. Again, not true. I explained this in the Synthetic Man video. They are not a privately or publicly traded company. They do not have anything for the investment firm BlackRock to invest into. They work on a case-by-case basis, contractually. All of that aside, a couple months back, a bunch of ding-dongs decided that Sweet Baby Inc., this consultation firm, was the one universally responsible for wokeness in games. Which is real dumb. Like, there's no other way to really... It's stupid. There's no other way to really describe it, right? Man, they are DEI free, DEI detected. Got a DEI update 23 years after its release. Censored. Sweet Baby Inc. mentioned in the ending credits. All right, I need to. All right, what are the full reviews here? I gotta peep it. Yeah. So, is that it? That's the full review. So literally, again, the consulting firm, they didn't specify anything else being woke. They just say the consulting firm is in the credits, and that's enough. Oh, that's so dumb. Jackie sends, thank you for $5. In Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, I believe your character can be gay. It's from 2004. Is it woke? Yes. Also, it has hot women, so super woke. Benny Julius, thank you for $1. One of my favorite was censored 4 years after the original release because of DEI directives. What? No, I want to see the review. I know about Final Fantasy. Oh my god. I was like, what could they have censored? Of course. Yeah. Square Enix decided that Tifa's breasts were now offensive, and 4 years after FF7 Remake's release, they patched a censored version of her chest into the game. That's how much they hate women and their anatomy. Of course I'm joking. We all know they actually hate men looking at attractive women, even fictional ones. What the... I literally don't see it. Like, and of course he has to hate on Cloud in a dress. I need to get that dress so I can do the Cloud cosplay. I don't know. I have no idea. It's the shirt. What's the shirt? Oh, they added a black shirt. Okay, I didn't even fucking... I was looking at the crease of the boobs, I guess. I don't care. Like, dude, that's it? That's it? Unfucking believable. That is censorship to you people. God. This is a peak example of somebody who needs to get an actual problem. When people say touch grass, there's not enough grass to touch. Like, you gotta throw away the whole man. Like, you gotta start from the ground up. Benny Julius, thank you for $5. Miss Pac-Man was woke before woke was ever conceived, so I guess you could say it was pre-woke. But I wonder if games like that got backlash. I'm sure there have always been weird grognards like this. Yeah, DEI is when women wear shirt, basically. Flintlock, mentioned involved. See, this is adorable. There's a really big thing going around about these dorks where people will be like, they don't actually play games, and their own websites are really great examples of that because they won't actually play the games to find out how woke they are. They'll be like, this is in their official X profile. Oh, this is on their website. Oh, this is in Edge magazine. Like, literally, like, not even judging a book by its cover, right? Judging a book by, like, a tagline on the back of the cover. Like, what? Sweet Baby Inc. involved. Featured on Sweet Baby website. God damn. This is fucking sad. Also, these are the only games they have? Really? All right, what is their 4 recommended games? The First Descendant is a third-person looter shooter where even the most random female NPCs are gorgeous waifus. That's it. That counts as a review, I guess. Bitchless behavior. Beyond bitchless behavior. Shade Slayer 113, thank you for subscribing. Mad Max, thank you for following. Gooner game, yeah, that's all I've seen of it. So here is woke content detector. So there's 2 other sites that have now popped up because none of these fuckers can have an original idea. It's the exact same thing you see in like the quartering circle where they all kind of just feed on each other and feed off the exact same content trough, essentially. And Demion's been doing that lately. Well, and Demion's been doing it for a while. God. They hate us. He's so dumb. He's so dumb. Oh, what was the thing? No, he was I guess he hasn't made a video on it yet. Whatever. So I'm so glad you asked how Space Marine is woke. Let's go to the official woke ranking according to the woke content detector Steam group. Okay, so it's the same thing. All right, never mind then. I guess they have, well, no, because it is still the same idea. It's just like the same, just a different website. Dragon Age the Veilguard contains overtly pro-LGBTQ and overtly pro-DEI messaging. Pronoun selection, including an option for they, them. I might have to play it then. Trans surgery scars option. I always want to say vitiglio. Vitiligo sliders. Out of place diversity. Out of place diversity. Out of place diversity. Out of place diversity. You do realize the Dragon Age wasn't an actual age, right? This is a video game with dragon in the title. It's right there. It's in the name. What is Dragon Age about? Swords and knights and ages and dragons, probably. Tells you everything you need to know. Like the fact that it's fucking not real. It's goddamn make-believe, you dummies. Okay. We're centered. This is a woosah. Woosah. That is I just seeing it, because this is the same thing that a lot of people have done a lot. This, like, hey, black people weren't around in medieval times, like these stupid arguments, and I can't believe that they say it again and again without a hint of irony. That out of place diversity, just say it with your full chest. Just say it with your full chest. Just say you don't want people other than white people in your media. Like, that's what you mean. Stop being a pussy about it. Ophelia, try telling them that. Yeah, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 is woke, contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. The Ultramarine scene in-game are improbably diverse. Again, it's fucking make-believe, dickhead. They kill aliens with chainsaw swords. Features frontline female combatants, including an improbable female authority figure. I don't even know what that means. Improbable female authority figure? God damn. Enzo Librarian, thank you for 100 bits. Space Marine 2 has an improbable female authority figure. Motherfucker sits in space. Exactly. It's, again, we just did this with Dragon Age. Space Marine. It's right in the name. It's in space. That's your first hint. It's not fucking real. I can't with these people. Okay, Rogue Tower contains no woke content. Peglin. It's like, who I really like to imagine the people doing this, like, sitting down and doing it as a hobby, like doing it as the way I used to do, like, reviews when I was working on blogs and stuff, like trying to build a portfolio. And they're sitting down and playing fucking Tom Clancy's End War. And their wife or their girlfriend is like, hey, could you take care of the kids? Or can you take the garbage out? It's like, honey, I've got to finish playing Tom Clancy's End War to find out if it's woke or not. Oh, but more importantly, did they play the DS version? How do I know Tom Clancy's End War Nintendo DS isn't woke? There was an End War for the DS, right? Haha! Yes, there was. Contains no woke content. Hey, could you not? Please and thank. One good Redditor, no such thing. Grimgar, one good Redditor once pointed out how the fuck you fight a galactic war at scale and not see diversity as a probability. A homogenous force of white men is the improbability. Yeah. Again, it's this bizarre... The fuck, somebody's knocking shit downstairs. It's this bizarre double standard where they want to be like they're okay with a world full of fantastical chainsaw swords and aliens and like servitors and all the crazy shit in Warhammer, but the second it's not all just white people, they're like, oh, now you made it political and unrealistic. Contain no woke. These are, I love how they have games that like barely have people in them. Contains no woke content. They're just going through like Steam lists. Slightly woke. The rating, all right, for me, the rating is crazy. The idea of being like, is it woke? A little bit. Just like a tiny little bit. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Ash is an effeminate male with an androgynous appearance. No, that's terrible. Ash, who is... Tell me about Ash. I want to go see Ash. Ash is a male? A word? Dope. I'm sorry. It's just like the seriousness with which they approach this, and it's perfectly juxtaposed. Their goofy ass dumb bullshit. It's just like they're so deadly serious. They truly believe this is a culture war and they are soldiers on the front line. They truly see themselves by doing these things as some kind of activism. And it's just telling people that Poetry Pigeon is woke. It contains overtly pro-LGBTQ and subtly pro-DEI messaging. Oh my god. Incredible. Slightly woke. Woke. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Like, I love the idea of they're pushing an agenda. Again, this is another one of those like slips of the tongue that just kind of gives up the whole game plan. To them, pro-LGBT messaging. The idea that they are purposely pushing this. It is pro a political movement is what they want to present it as. Is just LGBT people being in it. Just queer people being represented in some way. Like, wild, dog, wild. Not woke. Battlegrounds 3. Sonic Adventure DX. Not woke. Incredible. Dude. Contains no woke content. Oh, I guess we've never talked to... I know what Conservapedia is. I've never looked at it on here. "13 female head options. Selecting a female head does not alter the body, which still appears male. Overtly pro-DEI. Overtly pro-immigration messaging. Features a character who is lesbian. Features a cross-dressing male. Optional sex scenes include homosexuality. Based. Like, one of my favorite parts of this is that not only do they have to rely on games that are like over a decade old to be like, yes, this is when gaming was good, but then they have to pull up fucking Steam games and indie games nobody has ever heard of to be like, yeah, we can recommend these to our fans because there's nothing woke here. Can we sort from most to we? Oh. You can. Holy shit. Okay, let's go most woke. God, I was like, there's no way that they would have that. They absolutely do. All right, what do we got? Features multiple female commanders who are frontline combatants. I know women. I don't know who made this page. I guarantee I know multiple women who could beat their ass. Like, without even trying that hard. The player character is a woman of color pirate captain with magical powers. Features an improbably diverse cast for the age of sail. One of my all-time favorite, like, oh my god, one of my favorite criticisms they have that they call woke is when body types are just divided into like type 1, type 2, or they're just labeled that way. Like, I'm pretty sure Elden Ring is going to be either woke or slightly woke. No shit. anti-white and subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Divorced woman of color actress who solves multiple mystery cases with help from her gay friend. Her ex-husband is white. Is that the subtle anti-white the fact that she was in an interracial relationship is anti-white propaganda? What? Crispy Fried, thank you for tier 1 for 7 months. This war of mine. It doesn't. Oh, wait, hang on. Man, nothing's coming up for this war of mine. Alright, no, I wanted to go by woke. Slightly woke. Woke. Ah, hell. I'm gonna restart. Alright, where were we? Once Human, Dead Space. Let's go. More diverse ads. Like, again, the things they're talking about in here, with the exception of games that are, like, focusing on a character who's black or LGBTQ, like, go back and look at the Dead Space one. To them, this is a reason to not support and not play a game. This is a reason to not partake in a creative vision and a video gaming experience. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ and overtly pro-DEI messaging. Now, what do you mean by that? I'm so glad you explain it. Multiple characters have been race swapped. Jacob Temple is now bisexual. The ship's bathrooms are now gender neutral. More diverse ads. None of which have anything to do with the gameplay. The experience of actually playing the game. How good the game actually is on a moment-to-moment basis. It has nothing to do with that shit. You are letting these tiny little things that do not matter, right? And I love the part where they always ask, well, if politics don't matter, why did they feel the need to change it if it's not propaganda? Because they're updating it. It's a fucking remake. When you update a movie, you bring it up to modern standards. When you remake a film, characters are going to have different, more modern hairstyles. They're going to drive different cars. If you remake and update a game, it's going to better represent the world that the developers now live in. That's just how it works. All right, who else do we got? Woke. Homosexual romance options. Oh! Perish the thought. They think this is so serious. Aliens Dark Descent contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. I should come up with a scary voice for it. Like what kind of, like, give me like a supervillain voice. Enzo the Librarian, what do these people think space will be like if we truly succeed in colonizing it? They think space is just going to be awesome. They think space is just going to be them, like, banging hot blue Martian chicks. Skeletor. Skeletor. No. No. I can do like a goofy Skeletor, but not an actual Skeletor. Dr. Evil. I haven't seen those movies in too long. No, see, because here's the thing. In my mind, my Dr. Evil voice would blend with my Jordan Peterson voice. Right? It would just be, contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Uses archetype instead of biological sex during character creation. Uses masculine and feminine instead of male and female. Darth Sidious? Oh, I can do Darth Sidious. Every time I think of Darth Sidious, I think of that one. If you've never seen one of the endings of The Force Unleashed, there's a scene with Darth Sidious, and it has like perfect comedic timing because he's talking about how Starkiller's allies, you will be tortured, killed, and then you will die. And it's so it's just like a boom. It's very funny. Do it. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ messaging. Features multiple lesbian characters. No, see, I can only do Darth Sidious in like the city, like a line. And I guess Darth Sidious has a lot of other voices. Like he has a lot he goes through. Like there is that, I am the Senate. Jordan Peterson is a mix of Dr. Evil and Kermit. It depends on what Bane. So I can probably do like Harley Quinn Bane. Like, okay, here we go.
Contains overtly pro-socialism messaging. Features Bernie Sanders, a self-described democratic socialist. See the link for the developer's endorsement of Bernie Sanders for U.S. president.
Like I can do that. That's the extent of my Bane. What about Alex Jones? I do Alex Jones all the time. Old-timey radio announcer Bane. That's true. That's actually true. Sounded Scottish? Oh God, don't make me. I'm not. Here's the thing. I have Scot in my blood, and I don't want to like do my heritage dirty. Generic witch, paladins. Super lesbian animal RPG on here. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that would be. That would be on here. Anti-human. Anti-human. Oh God, I know these fucking people think that like George Soros wants us to eat the bugs. Packed 1558. Thank you for $5. I lost it at them calling RimWorld woke. The game where you can skin bandits and turn them into furniture. Yes, but can you do it as a woman? Damn, 3 minute extend my. Non-human player character must kill human colonizers. I could probably do a Smeagol, but no. I'm too out of practice. I would embarrass myself. I would embarrass myself. Contains overtly pro DEI. See the full review. How are you not Harold Halibut? I need to know. I need to know how Harold Halibut is woke. Can I do a Joker? No, because here's the problem with doing a Joker is that my point of reference is and will always be, well, Mark Hamill or Jack Nicholson. But I cannot do a Joker laugh because every time somebody tries to do a Joker laugh, it's cringy as fuck. It's pure cringe. I am physically not capable of it. Like I cannot bring myself to do it, right? Like I can be cringe sometimes. That's too much. A bridge too far. Yeah, see? See? People in the chat are like, no, thank you. I'm the Joker, baby. Liquid snake. Snake contains overtly pro-DEI and overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. See the full review for spoilers. I could probably do solid. Contains overtly pro-transhumanism, overtly pro-DEI, subtly anti-family, and overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. See the full review for spoilers. Green Goblin? Which Green Goblin? I could do... I have most of Willem Dafoe's lines memorized from that movie. I don't know about the tone and pitch. He has a very... like iconic, that's one of those voices that like you can hear too well, I think. Like, you know the sound of the voice and the cadence, but it's never quite, it's so unique that it's not like, it's not exaggerated enough that you can do something with it, like a Trump or something, where like the essence of a Trump impression is more in the way it flows than the actual pitch and tone. Can I do an Arthur Morgan? Let's see.
Contains subtly pro-climate action and overtly pro-woke messaging. See the full review for spoilers. The player character is a female astrophysicist in training who bends the space-time continuum as a hobby. She runs away from her family to go to university.
Is that I can't hear myself, so I hope that's an okay Arthur Morgan. I've never tried to do Arthur. I can't. Okay, so here's the thing. I can't do Starscream. Oh, can I do Walk-In? I usually need a warm-up for walk-in. My walk-in is not great, if I'm being honest. Okay, let's do, I can't do Starscream, but I can do Bayverse Megatron. If that's an option, if that's on the table. Yeah, I can do the, because he has like 3 lines in that first movie too. Let's do... I got a little... Oh, God. Ow. I cracked the shit out of my neck. It contains overtly pro-DEI messaging, falsely portrays Japan as more diverse than it actually is, many POC NPCs. See, it's not a great walk. It's not great. It's not great. Because I can do, like, Starscream is so, he's so high-pitched. I'm pretty sure wasn't Starscream one of them that was, like voiced by a woman in the original dub, right? Contains of... Let me see if I can, all right. You up the New York Jew a little there and deepen the voice and it becomes Bernie. Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. All customers are referred to using they-them pronouns. The player character is cybernetically enhanced. I didn't finish reading that that sentence before I started. Before I started doing it. That fucking Bernie voice. Oh my God. Oh, you know, they're super into the word overtly. Can I do a Frieza? I don't know what Frieza sounds like. What is somebody? All right, what is Frieza? I don't. Y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know from Dragon Ball. That's my bad. All right. Who we got? Alexander Ayers.
The end is at hand! You and this entire planet will be reduced to nothing but dust!
The end is at hand. No, I don't think I can do that. I think that's there's like a little bit too much of like a nasally pitch back there. I think that is more, that is not that that's not a voice somebody's putting on, but again, that's almost like a oh, the voice we were just talking, the Willem Dafoe, where it's like you have to have like the baseline of that voice to begin with, you know. Can I do Sonic the Hedgehog? Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. The player character is depression. The game setting is meant to portray living with depression. Hey, Tails! All right. Oh, I meant to do Barry Burton. Barry Burton. Now do Big the Cat. I can do multiple of John St. John.
Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging. The player character has depression, Froggy. Features a story about living with depression.
See, okay, Darth Vader is really hard to do because disliking food will make you gay. No. Darth Vader is hard to do because you can get the pitch right mostly, but it's really hard to do without like the voice modulator to give it that like rasp to it, right? Because you can do like, all right, let me find a good one.
The player character is a wheelchair-bound female with a rare gift. One of the spirits is a young girl who jumped in the way of her father getting shot.
But it doesn't have, it needs that like mid-range right there. Who else do we have? Yeah, and well, I mean, enough people have done James Earl Jones. Yeah, the reverb. There you go. There you go. Obama. All right, let me see. God, I hope one of my partners doesn't say this. Okay.
Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ+ messaging. The player character and her ex are referred to using they-them pronouns. Homosexual romance options. You didn't build that.
Do Omni-Man? I can't do. J.K. Simmons is another one that's like
contain.
Now see, I just went in like a weird dwarf. Like a fantasy, like a Skyrim character.
Contains overtly pro.
Oh, that, see, and I just slipped into like Connery there for a second.
Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ+.
Oh, god damn, what did I do there? Stop it. Now I'm losing it. I'm losing it, y'all.
Called the Dog Indiana.
Yeah, Space Marine 2 is too woke. No, see, De Niro is more in like the face than the actual like. Okay, are you talking to me? Yeah, like that's like the thing people do. Joe Pesci. I don't think I do Pesci. Pesci's another one. G Hardy doing Alex. I've done so much Alex Jones. Oh, somebody did say Duke Nukem. I can do. Yeah, let me find another one. Let me find a dumb one.
Contains of.
Ow, okay. What does he say?
Hail to the king, baby.
No, fuck. See, that's slipping into like a Zap Brannigan.
Contains overtly pro-climate action messaging. The player character.
No, see, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. So that just sounds like Patrick Warburton.
The player character is a lesbian. Features lesbian characters and romance. Contains overtly pro-DEI and overtly anti-white messaging. Portrays poverty in the black community as being predominantly caused by racism. Heavy social commentary. Shake it, baby.
Shake it, baby?
Those alien bastards are gonna pay for messing up my ride. Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Oh, no, I can't do H. John Benjamin. No way in hell. Way too. I've tried way too. That's like the pinnacle of like an iconic voice that like I can't do. I could probably try doing what's his face as Batman.
Contains overtly pro-DEI messaging.
Gilbert Gottfried did not ever do Batman, I don't believe. People very, very far right. They don't. Yeah, they don't approve. Contains overtly pro LGBTQ plus messaging. No distinction between a male or female player. What? The player character is referred to using they them pronouns. That's just like a gameplay concession. What? Who gives a fuck? I can't do Harley Quinn. That would be one that I would really have to like dedicate time to. Can I do the Prophet Muhammad? Nope. Player character is a woman of color with a heart condition. Homosexual romance option is a woman of color with extensive combat training and experience. Not like it's like a sci-fi thing. God damn. Just look at these miserable fucks. Overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Multiple pride flags available as banners in multiplayer. Let's go. Let's go. I wonder if I could do... I probably couldn't do John DiMaggio. Because all I can really think of from Marcus Phoenix is him going, "Come on!" Harry Brenna. I don't think so. Henry V. I know it's Henry V. Shadow voice. I found you, faker. You're the fake hedgehog around here. Wombo contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. The player character is gay. Features a story about gay romance.
In a world.
I know, somebody just said in a world. You're a beta male, Sonic. What the fuck, Shadow? Stallone.
Contains overtly pro...
No, see, I slip into like a weird New York accent again.
Because, you know, Stallone is all in the... Again, it's kind of like De Niro is all in the face.
Keep Wormbo. I cannot keep doing Wormbo. Wormbo will... I myself have games as a hobby. I'm not a gamer. DMC4 Dante? No, that's Ruben Langdon. DMC4 Dante is the same as DMC3 and 5 Dante. Dang it, Bobby. That's pretty much all I can do from Hank Hill. Chuds were the real snowflakes all along. So true. Thank you for $2, Hot Indian Guy. Great Wormbo, thank you for $10. CJW74. What's the deal with... No, I can't do... Jerry Seinfeld. Give me... Oh, shit. I forgot to do Megatron. All right, give me a second. I will... I'm going to go get some water, and then I will do some more voices, I guess. All right, let's go. Let's go. Where we go? Megatron before I go to bed. Okay. It's very like, because who did Megatron? It was what's his fuck? The
Mr. Anderson.
that guy. The oh, y'all know who I'm talking about. That was the first Hugo Weaving. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Hugo Weaving was the Megatron in the first Bayverse movie. I'm pretty sure.
Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. The player character is gay and on a quest to save his kidnapped lover. Prime. Bring me the cube, boy.
High school romance. The male player character goes to an all-girls school by engaging in cross-dressing.
Can I do the raspy animated Megatron? Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Features lesbian characters and romance.
Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. The player character is gay. Features a story about gay characters and interactions.
The Crypt Keeper.
I haven't watched. I used to watch like when I was a baby, when I was a child, but I don't think I can. I don't know enough about like the pitch and tone and the speech pattern. Because like that's the thing is if it's something I can like pretty much food affix dine and dash. What was that on the list? I saw Food Affix Dine and Dash. I was like, finally, a game I've fucking played. Nick Cage. Okay, Nick Cage.
Oh yeah. Contains over...
No, see, I can only do certain things as Nick Cage. I can do the mannerisms of Nick Cage. If you give me like a Nick Cage script, I could probably do one.
Contains overtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Features...
No, see, I can't. Jennifer Coolidge? That's one. That's another one. I probably could do it. I'd have to do. Frog Detective, crime isn't real. Frog Detective is actually really funny. The player character is referred to using, again, like look at how tiny, like their justification, they're calling overtly pro LGBTQ plus messaging, essentially calling it propaganda, is just like using gender neutral pronouns. Like that's it. Are you fucking kidding? What is Burger King foot lettuce? What? What game aren't woke? You know what? Great point. Let's go to not woke. Frostpunk. Conan Exiles contains no woke. See, here's what it really gets down to is their definition of woke, their definition of content that is explicitly political. Like, mind you, that is why they make this list. They make the list so that they can say what is or isn't trying to push a political agenda. And so they literally put games on here on their not woke list because it doesn't have gay people or black people or DEI. Those are the things they consider political, not Half-Life. That's fucking wild, dude. That's fucking wild. Doom 64. Like, they just picked a bunch of games that are like anti-corporate conspiracy fodder. I don't know. Quake 3 Arena, you can play as a woman. Half-Life has black people. True. Oh my god. Spy Fox? What the fuck? What the fuck is Spy Fox? Pajama Sam? Okay, well, you know what? At least they're playing games at their intellectual level. I can say that. I can say that for sure. They're playing a lot of games at their intellectual level, I guess. Half-Life 2 is literally about a diverse group of insurgents fighting a police state. Yeah, like there's a Nier Automata, Days Gone contain no woke content. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's fucking nuts. Frostpunk being not woke is fucking wild. There's a scenario that can result in complete communism. Let's go. Based. Joker from Persona 5. Joker doesn't have a voice. Or I guess he does, doesn't he? All I can think of him as saying is Arsene. Yeah, also, you like the main characters, 2 of the 3 main characters in Nier Automata are women. Like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, and again, it's giving up how thin the veneer is. Like, that is enough to give it up. If woman is sexy, dress sexy, not woke. Women with clothes, woke. Tim Curry. All I can really do with that. Space! Senator Armstrong.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I could probably do a better Sundowner than God.
The good old days after 9/11.
Or I could probably do what's his fuck, Jetstream.
You deny your blade its purpose. Kids are cruel, Jack, and I'm very in touch with my inner child.
Yeah, BioShock, famously anti-woke game, BioShock. The Witcher, Sekiro, do Mario. I mean, Mario's just like, yeah, wah, wahoo, oh, oh, mamma mia. So long, Bowser. Let's go. Oh, that's it. Cave Story is the last of the not woke games. All right, I need to go slightly woke. Let's go. Several minor subtly pro LGBT dialogue revealing homosexual and bisexual tendencies. Ah! That's so good. Oh, boy. Fallout. NPC. Homosexual romance options. Light social. Oh, my God. Light saying Fallout New Vegas has light social commentary is fucking nuts. Light social commentary? Dog. NPC Sadie Adler behaves the way a modern day feminist would. She was, oh my God, dude, she is a traumatized frontierswoman. What the fuck are you talking about? There is rainbow graffiti present on one of the buildings. Let's go. Let's go. All right, what is my slightly woke? Why is BioShock here slightly woke? Or did I skip over all these? I thought these were not woke. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Several minor characters provide exposition regarding their experiences as homosexual individuals. Homosexual individuals is such a dumb way to like describe somebody just being gay. It's like, just say they're gay, dude. Like, what? This exposition includes light social commentary. Like, I love the idea that you can craft this entire world with these intricate political structures that you take part in and make choices that determine the outcomes of those structures. And the best they can do is like include some social commentary. Like, are you fucking high?
Contained socially, subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging.
What website is this? This is wokedetector.com. Oh my God. Calico. How do you have Calico being slightly woke? Like, wait. The things just seem entire. Like, the ranking system seems incredibly arbitrary. Like, they put Dead Space as entirely woke, but this pastel game about like witches with cats in the woods is, it's a little bit woke. Like, what, did they like that one a little bit more? Duosant's goated website for real. Sacrificial goated. Dragon's Dogma, Like a Dragon.
Gorewa.
Vibes. No, it really is. It's vibes based. It's vibes based. I haven't seen any fighting game. No, they did. They had King of Fighters. And they said it was like kinda contains subtly pro-LGBTQ. One of the bosses in the game is a sexually suggestive drag queen who makes homosexual advances towards the player character. I've played Yakuza 0 all the way through twice. Who? He's just copying the Steam page? Yeah. One of the 5 kings. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I never ended up doing a lot of those. Wokuza. So true. So true, bestie. Dishonored Death contains subtly. Like, it's so funny. Characters bisexual and previously had a lesbian lover. Can you say based? Kiryu-chan. I don't know. I think I played one of the odd. No, I did. I played an Oddworld game, but I did not like it. If I'm being honest. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. No, you were right. You're right. Subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Homosexual romance options. Same-sex flirting options. Depends on player choice. Oh, so good. Where's Baldur's Gate 3? Oh, Baldur's Gate 3 has to be the wokest. The wokest. Yeah, let me go find. Ooh, Nights into Dreams. All Dream World characters are considered genderless, including the player character who's been referred to using they, them pronouns by Sega. Based? Do I fuck with woke out new wokas? I don't know what that means. Oh, do you mean Fallout New Vegas? I like Fallout New Vegas. I'm not crazy about it. Earlier this year, I went through a little bit of a Fallout phase where I was starting to play all the DLC, and then I got most of the way through Blood Money, and I was like, ugh. Yeah, let's do Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate 3, or maybe, you know what? Actually, maybe it's on the, there we go. It's super woke. Non-binary / other option available for identity. Use body type instead of male and female. Optional homosexual romance. That's very good. Choices are woke. Which, yeah, Blood Money, well, it's because I was actually just, because I had bought all the DLC. It was on sale for Fallout New Vegas because I was going back and finally finishing all the DLC for Fallout 3. And I stopped in the middle of Mothership Zeta because I got stuck. But I played the Pit for the first time. The Pit fucking whips. The Pit is awesome. What was the other one? Somebody said Signalis. Yep, player character is a lesbian. Features a homosexual relationship between the player character and her girlfriend. What's my favorite woke game? Here's the thing. I don't even fucking know. I don't even know what, would be considered woke. What? I don't even know. This is a joke website? God, I wish. God, I fucking wish. No, let's go. What just happened? Oh yeah, we're getting let's go. The Outer Worlds is only slightly woke. The game about fighting space capital. The game literally about fighting space capitalism. Literally. Is Life... Oh, Life is Strange is for sure on there. For sure. Let me go to... There's the PlayStation event. Ghost of... There it was. Yotei. Look. You can look it up. The sixth one down is woke. That's how much, people are asking in the chat, hey, is this real? Hey, do people actually care about this? They're so invested that the 6th fucking reaction, the 6th thing that you would look up on YouTube, auto-completes to woke after a new game was just announced. Oh my God. You know what? We need to watch The Truth.
looking for the truth about ghosts of Yotei.
All right, let's get into the weeds on this shit.
Welcome to the internet. I'll be your guide, and today we are talking about Ghost of Yotei, the master.
First off, I don't want this dude being my guide on the internet. I'll end up on a federal watch list. I'll end up not being able to go within 500 feet of the school. Like, I don't want to be. Not that I need to go to a school. It would be a college campus too, right? I don't need to go to a college campus. I'd end up in trouble, is what I'm saying. I'd end up in trouble, is what I'm saying. People like him arguing as hard as they did for Stellar Blade. I'm just saying, FBI, maybe check some hard drives.
Announcement from the Sony State of Play yesterday. Follow up to Ghost of Tsushima, very popular game, and the internet has opinions. This is the first time that I've ever seen the internet have opinions on anything, so we're going to get into the details of that and the truth of the dialogue and discourse surrounding this game.
All right, I don't do this a lot. Like, very often when I'm going through a story for the first time on stream, I'll let everybody know, but I try and come into it with like a little bit of research done. This is fucking wild to... Goddamn, 13,000 views. This is fucking wild to do literally no research and be like, yeah, I'm going to figure it out on stream here and then upload it as a video that I'm going to make money on. God damn.
But yeah, ultimately, just like any other massive announcement, there's a lot of opinions going on out there. And I think there's a lot of narratives that need to be challenged in terms of what's going on with this game. Because anytime there's a massive announcement, whether it be a video game, a television show, or a movie, we see the overall reaction from the fans, and then we report on that. Now, I'm hearing people talk about this game in a lot of different perspectives, while also ignoring the overall perspective of the game.
Oh my God.
Now, Veridark had a really...
God, very dark. If he's gonna say a good take, I already don't fucking believe him. Like, I hate this shit. I hate it. I've talked about it so much, but I hate it because it's just rambling to fill fucking airtime. And I'm like, get to the point. Do you have a thought that you're leading to? Fucking get there.
Really good tweet right here. Ghost of Yotei looks great. Don't forget the developers of Ghost of Tsushima became ambassadors of the island because of the amazing job they did. I have faith in them to deliver another massive W. Hope we see more soon. Very level.
I'm gonna actually see. I want to see something real quick. I'm curious about what her comments said about that. $376 comments. Do we want to put bets on what they're saying? IDK, Chief, it ain't looking promising. Ghost of Yotei, I do hope it's good. No, it doesn't. Look at the VA playing the protagonist. She's woke as fuck, and the game will be woke too. I know these people have literally no idea how game development works, but you can at least like try to exhibit some common sense, like the fact a voice actor doesn't have much on the overall bearing of a game. Sorry. I am surprised to see so many people being like, oh man, aren't you that Silent Hill 2 hater I keep having to see on YouTube? Is she a Silent Hill 2 hater? Am I gonna have to hate Vera Dark for another thing? There's a few red flags already. Again. The red flag is just an actor who was hired. They were hired for a role. I'm praying it's good, but this is the lead. I can't. Ubisoft must be shitting themselves. Ghost of monkeypox treatment. What does that even... I don't think anybody who talks about monkeypox understands, like, what it was or anything about it. I'm not ready for the bad Silent Hill 2 remake takes. Nope, can't support DEI. Aren't you that tourist who doesn't actually play games? I love it. I love it. I have not double standard if I criticized AC Shadows and Concord, etc. Same treatment to this. What? Ghosts of Yotei. Oh man. Ghosts of Yo DEI. Fucking got him. This is tempered the expectations. It's already looking grim. The murder of one of my favorite franchises. First off, you cannot say the murder of one of my favorite franchises if it's one game into the franchise. The new CEO has only been there for 2 years. I read the description of the person doing the lead role. I have no fucking clue what they are. If it's a trans dude, trans chick, a lesbian, like, what the fuck? They're gender fluid. Like, they're gender fluid, you fucking knob. Like, what? I hope they bring back the flute guy to make the SJWs cry. God damn. Just...
headed, very balanced take from Vera Dark, and obviously Vera knows her stuff, so yeah, I thought that was a very level-headed take. She's excited about it. There's a lot of people that are excited about it, but there's also some people that have a lot of questions, and I would say that the heavy majority of people actually think that the game looks good, yet they do have some questions about that, and I think it's completely okay to ask those questions. Now, I got involved with a little bit of a back and forth on Twitter. I know that never happens to me on Twitter. But Nina Infinity, who I have no problem with Nina, we had a disagreement on this particular topic, and we had a lot of back and forth, but I don't have any problems with Nina. Nina's always been really nice and always been supportive of Geeks and Gamers and myself, and so I have no problem with Nina whatsoever. I just have a disagreement with this.
Okay, I want to remind you, we are now 2 minutes in. 2 minutes into this video. And all he has said is that, I'm going to sum it up for you, right? So there's a new Ghost of Tsushima game coming out. Some people might not like it. Vera Dark had an okay take that I kind of agree with. And let's jump right into it. 10 seconds. Summed it up. Fuck you.
This particular post, and we had a lot of reactions, responses to that. And like I often do on...
Terrible. Ubisoft is in major trouble with Assassin's Creed Shadows. All right. Oh my god. Let's go. We're going down the woke rabbit hole, y'all. Yeah, well, this isn't very good. I was expecting a little bit more, honestly. Let's go this week. Oh, there we go. Do we want to go Endymion? Endymion sucks too. It's like none of these dorks are even that fun to. Oh, we didn't even watch this the other day. We were going to talk about it, and then what did we do? We talked about something else. Ugh. Howard Stern went woke. God of War ruined. Dude, God of War, all of their shit looks the exact fucking same. Okay, here we go. Oh, he mad. He mad. Let's go. Let's go. Endymion sucks. Endymion is such a fucking clout chaser.
Well, coming out of the state of play, there was a game that I was actually really excited for. Ghost of Yotei, which is the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, which I thought was a
show face, dude. Show face.
fantastic game, and I was pretty excited, even though a lot of people were upset that we're getting a female main character. I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot, because for me, it's not just because there's a female character.
Yeah, it tracks. That tracks.
That a game is woke. It goes deeper than that. In fact, I shared this post about my thoughts on the game. I said, Ghost of Yotei is set to crush Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm so super excited for it. Some claim that grifters are upset it has a female protagonist, but that's completely off the mark. It's original story that respects Japanese culture, unlike the forced Yusuke narrative. So I was like,
oh my god. Like, they just... I want to reach through the screen and fucking just shake them. Just shake them. And be like, find something real to care about. Apply, of all the fucking things, of all the things to care about in the world right now, this is what these people, and don't get me wrong, I fucking love video games. Everybody knows this. You know this. I love video games. And just, of all the things to care for, to dedicate your one precious life on Earth to,
okay, this is great. It's going to be good. I'm excited for it. I liked the first game. Everything looks great. Then, a big then, started seeing reports on the internet about the voice actor. Or the voice actress, I should say. And Indymon, shout out to Indymon, says, Ghost of Tsushima sequel game, Ghost of Yotei's main character played by Erika Ishii, who's also the voice of Rook in Dragon Age, Veilguard, and gender-swapped Sector in Mortal Kombat 1. Half-shaven haircut too, of course. I guess fuck Jin Sakai, huh, Sony? So people are upset that the main character from the first game is not going to be featured in the sequel. And now people are kind of skeptical because of their resume. I was still given the benefit of a doubt. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to hold a voice actor's or voice actress's resume against them.
He is oddly woke. Like, just the fact that he's using the correct pronouns, very odd. Endymon, I know, Endymon is like fucking wild.
Mortal Kombat 1 with the race swap. We talked about that with Sector becoming a girl boss, and then also Dragon Age. There's no secret behind that. That game's gonna be woke as fuck with its top surgery scars, and we've already addressed that. So I was like, okay, cool. And looked into the voice actress. Okay, yeah, she has the sideways undercut, whatever you want to call it, that a lot of these Wokies have. She's got the look. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm still looking forward to the game. I hold my sentiments. But then, curiosity got the best of me, and I was like, let me go to Erica's Twitter account. And I discovered that I am blocked. And I've never interacted with Erika in my life. I'm not butthurt about being blocked. Let's get that right off the dial. But if this tells me anything about other people that I've had
She's probably used as a block list. I'm willing to bet that's what happened. The woke mob is furious with Chapel Roan. Dog. Oh god. Am I gonna click on this? I know this is a total change. Oh man. I don't know who this person is. I don't know their politics. No. Do we know this person? Don't do it. Do you know Amala Ekpanubi? Amala is nuts. She's conservative. All right, you guys are sending conflicting messages because you're telling me not to click on it, but everything you're telling me makes me want to click on it more. Stephen Garford, thank you for $5. The world is on fire and these dude bros are mortified of female characters. These people, yeah, like it is the only response. The only response is find something real to fucking care about. Like, find something real to care about. She's criticizing Dems. No, Chapel is criticizing Dems from the left, not Amala Ekpanubi. Excuse me. Woke activist TikTok. IGN ratioed. Dark Titan Media. Why are they so fucking cringe, dude? Like, why? Oof. 9.9k views after 4 days is rough business. Oh no, there's a whole, I've talked about it before. There's an entire industry, like a pocket industry. Woke is dying. Okay, so is Space Marine 2, like, Space Marine 2 is apparently Schrodinger's woke, because some people are talking about how awesome and masculine it is, but like, apparently it's too woke for the woke detector. PragerU flavor. Juegos woke. Warhammer 40k can't be woke. Are you sure? Confused T. Space Marine 2 is fun, but yeah, a bit woke. Oh yeah, no, David Deckham, I saw that. That like, yeah. Hello, dog. I know. Oh yeah, let me actually go see while we're up to date. I also got a code for which is weird. I don't get offered codes. Like if I reach out for a code for a download, I'll usually get one. But Warner Brothers actually reached out to me to give me a code for the new Mortal Kombat expansion. So if people want to see that, I can play that. Hello, little dog. Dog wants to say hello. Dog wants to say hello. Oh, boy. Because I played a little bit of that, and I'm not loving it. I don't know. There's something about MK1 that just, man, not doing it for me. I don't know why. Concord is gay DEI propaganda. I mean, with a title like that. With a title like that. Robin Ruthless, how do you wake up a sleepy trans girl to go see a Matt Walsh movie? Don't. Why would you do that? Riddick became a right-wing icon? He's literally a convict. Actman is woke because he doesn't reflexively hate everything that's queer. But I gotta, all right, let's go to Concord.
Guys, I don't understand why Concord failed. Truly. I mean, it's the perfect game. They have somehow captured the unlikable energy of the populace of Comic-Con and put it into a game. I mean, all the character archetypes we love are here. You've got the 50-year-old angry lesbian cat owner. You've got the morbidly obese Redditor with a fupa. Nobody here has any kind of sex appeal whatsoever. 50-year-old angry lesbian cat owner. You've got the morbidly obese Redditor with a fupa. Nobody here has any kind of sex appeal whatsoever. And of course, thank God there's not a single white person here. It's really my...
things only gay men find attractive? How do you... How? What? If you're not a gay man, how do you know what gay men find attractive, buddy? Oh, hello. Okay, dog. Do you just want to be on camera so bad? Is that it? She said, no, I don't want to be on camera. Well, why'd you come up here, ding dong? All right, who else do we got?
My fantasy. But to be honest, guys, this is excessive even for BlackRock. 3 black chicks and not a single white dude? Come on, Shelly. I have always had this fantasy of wanting to play as a non-binary black lesbian, so this character Boz really speaks to me and how I feel so oppressed.
I love how he's doing both jokes at the same time. He's both being ironic and at the same time saying he doesn't actually want to play it. It makes the joke land so much better. The designs of Concord are bad. I've never said otherwise. Most woke people haven't said otherwise. The entire game industry didn't say otherwise. Like, every journalist who reviewed it were like, ugh, like, this gameplay is all right, it's fine, but these characters, man, what the fuck? And I still think they're bad. I still think they're bad. I think they are, like, completely uncohesive. They don't have so one of the strongest aspects of, if you look at whatever you think about Blizzard and Overwatch, right? Blizzard, Overwatch, I would say Street Fighter, probably Capcom Street Fighter, and then maybe Mortal Kombat, are all masters of silhouetting, which in character designs is when you have a big lineup of characters, but you make sure that everyone's shape is different, right? Like, let me see if I can look it up real quick. Yeah, there you go. Here you go. Can I just look at that? I just want to look at this thing. Can I just go to open image in new tab? Thank you. When you look at the cast of Overwatch, you can clearly tell, not just by the weapon they're carrying, not just by their body type, not just by their size, what character they are, but a combination of all of those aspects, right? So even when, and you have in Overwatch is the perfect example of character design. Because again, no matter what you think about it, in Overwatch, you can have a character with an entirely different outfit. One that changes from like cyberpunk to post-apocalyptic to samurai or, you know, whatever the fuck. And because of the silhouette, because of not just what the character looks like, their size and all that stuff, but also how they move, their general pose, you can be like, oh, that's Zenyatta. Oh, I haven't seen that Roadhog skin. Oh, that's Pharah. Concord is the perfect example of how not to do that, because every character I've seen just looks like a fucking blob. Like, just like look at it as he goes through the characters.
All the time, despite every corporation celebrating me constantly. Boz's coolest move is that when she collects enough victim seeds, her ultimate ability allows you to cancel all white men in the area for 60 seconds. Oh wait, hang on, I got my games mixed up here. That's in Dustborn. No, but seriously, canceling people is an ability in Dustborn. This is not a joke. Another character that I can relate to because I've been the victim of so many microaggressions in my life is the morbidly obese Amari. And I don't know about you, but I think I speak for all of us straight white men out here when I say, who wouldn't want to play as a giant fat lesbian chick who sounds like Cookie Monster?
I got you.
Amari is vaguely ethnic, of course, and says inspiring things like, don't mess with my people, and ooh, makes me want to dance. Like, she honestly sounds like Michael Scott doing an impersonation of Aunt Jemima. Sorry, this comment...
He's so fucking exhausting. But my point stands about the character designs. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get Lady something. Thank you. He wants to say a slur so bad. Yes, he does. Christopher Johnson, thank you for subscribing. Can we see the Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver reveal trailer? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, my point about Conquered stance, I'm objectively correct. Legacy of Kain. I am looking forward to this. I have only ever played the first one. I never got to play Legacy of Kain 2.
Few know the truth. I stood with Cain and my brethren until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned
Damn, that looks clean. Is this... This has got to be the remastered... Yeah, okay. I'm looking at... This has got to be like the remastered intro.
new kind of reward. Agony.
Oh wait, that's why I have it. Sorry.
What madness is this?
I know. I'm still on 2x speed. I'm like, this. Damn, this is going by fast. All right, sorry. All right, let's restart that.
For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
The fate of this world was preordained in an instant.
What madness is this?
Am I so changed?
I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
The future has always been written.
Don't fight it, Raziel.
Is that Asper? It's Crystal D. Who did the Tomb Raider remaster? Was that Asper? Yeah, it was Aspire. Aspire. And Crystal Dynamics. I hope it... I would hope it did a little bit more like that, but I guess these games were a little bit later. But I really like... I'm a big fan. I love what the Tomb Raider remake, the Tomb Raider remastered trilogy did to a lot of stuff. It was a little bit more like Master Chief Collection, not Master Chief Collection, fucking Halo 1 and 2 Anniversary. Like, I really like those. Aspire did, yeah, they've been pumping out those fucking Star Wars remasters, and they did do... No, Shadow Man was Night Dive. I believe Shadow Man was Night Dive, and they haven't done Night Dive 2. Shadow Man 2, The Second Coming. Bethel, thank you for $10. I'm popping up by to suggest Dead Domain reach out to Kara Burrell for a collab to update folks on what is going on with Tim Ballard, the Operation Underground Railroad / Sound of Freedom. What is going on with Tim Ballard? I have not been keeping up with the goings-on of Tim. I do like Halo's first anniversary edition. Fight me. Yeah, I mean, like those Star Wars remasters are all right, but they are just the game. Like it is just up-resed with. Actually, the Dark I think Dark Forces, the first Dark Forces remaster was Night Dive as well, if I remember right. But between Night Dive and Aspire, they've been like doing it up real nice style. I would like Night Dive to fucking do Unreal. I think enough people have talked about Unreal that hopefully they'll get it, but I don't know. I wonder if Epic even cares enough to license it at this point. Yeah, that Dark Forces remaster was nice. That Dark Forces remaster was really nice. Let me look up the tea on Tim Ballard. Do I own a Steam Deck? You've seen like pictures of me and stuff, right? In those pictures, does it look like I'm made of money? I'm sorry, that was very rude. No, I don't own a Steam Deck. Oh, he looks so bloated. Look at him. Looks like a tomato. He's getting Alex Jones disease. Countersues alleged victim for defamation. Yeah, the Dark Forces remaster was very nice. Very nice. Really great. I loved the redone cutscenes. Those were gorgeous. Do I remember the first time I fought a Scourge in Unreal? Fuck yes. I was terrified. I literally was so engrossed in Unreal because I was probably, I'm trying to think of the timeline here. I was probably 6 or 7. I was probably like between 6 and 8, definitely, right? And I think coming out of Vortex Rikers, the ship, onto Napoli, and hearing that fucking soundtrack, oh, God, the soundtrack, oh, so good. All right, we're gonna play it real quick. Let me see if I can do the Unreal Gold soundtrack. Like this soundtrack as you come out, the first Dusk Horizon, that's what it is. And this is, so to paint a word picture for you, right? This is you start off on a convict transport bound for a penal colony in far space. And along the way, something goes horribly wrong. Ship crashes. There are intruders aboard. And you come out of the ship. You manage to emerge. One of the only survivors. And you look up into the sky of this huge alien world where there are like strange birds flying overhead and waterfalls. And it's also, it is, in its own way, it is extremely gorgeous. It was kind of Halo-ish in a way, but like 3 years before Halo. And it is so it's a huge environment. I mean, especially for the time, it's just like this massive canyon, and you look behind you and this giant ship is looming over you that you just went through after it crashed, and you just kind of start wandering around as this music plays, and it's so evocative and perfect for that moment. I want to share this for everybody. Oh, and then this part hits. So fucking good. So fucking good. But no, so I played until like literally 5 minutes after that, you encounter the first brute in the game, and it scared me so bad. Again, being like 7 or 8, I was immersed. I was like glued to the screen, and I freaked out so bad it killed me, and I died, and I like had to step away from the game because I was like actually rattled. I had like adrenaline pumping. It was fucking nuts, which is wild, especially looking back at that, because I've revisited it several times. I put hundreds of hours into Deathmatch in Unreal as a kid. Fuck it. Oh, Unreal Gold. Magnifique. Amazing games. I never played Unreal 2, the one that came out on Xbox, because I heard it wasn't great. Yes, I did hear about Infowars being liquidated. You know what? Let's go. Yeah, let's do Infowars liquidation. Actually, you know what? I know the source we should go to for this. Yeah, let's go band.video. I don't believe Thumb Warrior XD. I don't believe Unreal 2 was developed by Epic. Is part of the thing, if I remember right. Jesus Christ. Infowars auction. Let's go. Right from the...
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to break the conditioning of the New World Order. I'm going to set the record straight on the Infowars auction.
People have to go in to the...
Let's go. Let's get it, Alex. Just jumping right into it.
bankruptcy court, and there's a procedure for it. They have to get qualified as a buyer. It's like if you're going to buy an expensive house, you got to go get qualified with credit. You have to get into the bidding process.
If you have to, if you buy any house, you buy any house.
Auction, November 13th, it's digital online. You have to then bid, and it's a reputable group. But something like this, who knows whether the good bid.
I love, one of my favorite things that Alex Jones does is this Porky Pig thing where he goes, just bait. Now that I've brought it up, you'll notice it more, I promise.
Blocked out or something, and so they won't be able to bid, and somebody else gets it for nothing. That's why we've got a lot of plans and things behind the scenes to make sure it's all fair and to make sure actual people are there at the place where it's being digitally run, so that it's all being watched, and so there's telephones and people that are certified and ready to get bids in over whatever happens if they shut the bidding down or hack it.
I can look up. Are you telling me I can buy something from Alex Jones? I could have something on my wall behind me from Alex Jones. I do kind of like that.
Or denial of service attack it, and that stuff always goes on. Elon Musk put up a poll about me with 50-something million respondents. Should Alex Jones be brought back? And they later admitted it got DDoS attacked, and they tried to shut the poll down.
While other networks lie to you about what's happening now, Infowars tells you the truth about what's happening next. Visit Infowars.com/show and share the link today.
All right, I've been on there 30 plus years, and for at least 25 years, I've had gigantic audiences of amazing Americans and others that care about freedom. And the FBI, the CIA, the Justice Department took an interest in me over 2 decades ago and have tried countless times
took an
to set
interest
me up,
in
put me
me
in prison. But I'm a pretty straight shooter and don't have a sordid life, and I'm not involved in anything corrupt. I'm just basically a Boy Scout. So they've had real problems doing that, though they're behind the scenes, we've confirmed.
King, thank you for subscribing.
They have to understand that isn't really about Alex Jones. It's about all of you. Obviously, they're going after the American people in general.
Exactly. The globalists are going after the American people, and Alex's big dumb tomato head is just in the way. That's why you should support him and
we got great products on sale, folks. We got colloidal silver and Dr. Jones Naturals. But these products are gonna go fast, so you need to jump on it right now. These are phenomenal products, and every cent goes towards supporting Infowars and getting the truth out about these globalists.
General, and they're all over the corporate news saying we want to outlaw MAGA, we want to re-educate the Trump supporters, we want to target them with Homeland Security, which they've been doing. Now, if you think rolling over to them is a good idea, you're crazy. This is cancer. These are tyrants. They're in the wrong. And most of the people in the agencies under them are demoralized and don't like what's happening. I can tell you. So it's not the government that's our enemy. It's that the government has been hijacked. So I'm going to respond exclusively here to the huge news story, trended top of everywhere yesterday and today. It's it. Infowars to close November 13th. Well,
all right, I need to look this up real quick. Can I get Infowars? Is it on Infowars? Bubby of the Mountain, Dr. Jones Big Naturals. Thank you for Stephen Garforth for another $10. He looks like salami loosely wrapped in leather. Why is he so red? Also, buy something from the liquidation. You would be supporting the families. That is true. That is true. That's kind of beautiful in a way. Like I love that, unironically. That it is. Alex Jones doesn't have a neck OC. No, the skin is too tight. He's too plump. Like Trump is all give, right? Like it's just sagging off of him. He's like this is a deep cut. Oh, no, all I get is Jericho Cross from Dark Watch. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the crucifixions from the Clive Barker's Jericho. Dang it. There we go.
His neck is freakishly large.
For Clive Barker's Jericho, kind of slight gore warning for this. But it's okay. Well, never mind. It's too tiny. Let me see. Do we have? No. Okay. Damn, there's nothing of Clive Barker's Jericho, is there? Can we go? All right, well, this is going to have to do. You can kind of see, but in Clive Barker's Jericho, it's okay. I have a review of it on the channel that you can go watch. It has this great, artistically, amazing game. Artistically, they went so hard in the paint. But there is like these souls who are being tortured for eternity, essentially, in this Roman version of hell. Instead of being crucified, they have their skin like stapled, and over time it just like sags down. And so that's these like flanks of skin right here have just like sagged over the millennia. That's what Trump's body is like if he didn't wear clothes. It's a gorgeous game. It really is gorgeous. All right, let's go. There's banned video. I want to go. There we go. National Review. I just go to Infowars.com. Oh man. It did have a lot of potential. It had more potential than it really executed on. Thank you so much, Hawk Orvin, for $5. Hi, Dead Domain. First time caller. I'm a huge fan. I love your work. Thank you. First time caller. I'm a huge fan. I love your work.
I love you.
All right. Child trafficking nightmare. No, let's go featured. It should be here, right? Roseanne goes nuclear. Hours ago. I don't have it. What? Oh my God. God, just like, it is so apparent how far Alex Jones has strayed from his origins as like a conspiracy theorist kook, where he still has the like lack of any kind of cohesive worldview, any kind of need for fucking justification or evidence, but it's all in essence of pushing the most disgusting, hateful worldview possible. Is there not a fucking... All right, whatever. Let's just get back to this.
Well, is that really true? I'll explain in a moment. But they've tried to really demonize me as the archetypal populist because that's what they fear. And if they can demonize Alex Jones and silence me and create a straw man and steal my identity, which they're trying to do in court, saying they own my name, which is not in the federal law, obviously. You can't own somebody's likeness or their personality, that they own real Alex Jones. That's in court right now. But if I don't go fight it with top copyright, trademark, free speech lawyers, which I have hired and am doing.
I am so curious who his top cop lawyers are right now. I don't think he has Mark Bankston on his side. Oh man, how much garbage do they pump out?
They
All
will
the
take
garbage.
it
All the
and
garbage.
use that as a precedent. So that's why I need your support. Because I've been picked as patient zero, as they've said, to shut me down. Then we can shut all the other disinformation operatives down when they're the disinformation kingpins, not me. So that's why Tucker Carlson understands celebrating Alex Jones isn't about celebrating me, the person, but the demonized image they've created so that if the public will accept demonizing somebody that didn't do what they said he did, then the precedent's set for everybody else. This is so important. We need to stop running away from the New York Times or CNN attacking us. We need to run towards it because they're the bad guys. If you're not being criticized and attacked by these people, then you're not doing your job. So I'm going to break down each piece of this story, what's true, what isn't.
Enzo the Librarian. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Does Alex still not realize he dug this grave for himself? No, he knows, but it is in his best interest to never admit it. Like, he cannot admit that it is his fault because he has concocted this elaborate web of conspiracy pitted against him. And that is his primary selling point to his most ardent and loyal fans, is the idea that by supporting him, by buying Dr. Jones' Big Naturals, by buying his colloidal silver and all his repackaged bullshit products and all the drop shipping dumbassery and, you know, the dumbass t-shirts and slogans, all that stuff. By buying that, he has sold the ideas to his audience that you are doing an activism. You are supporting the info war, right? And he cannot, like, back down from that in any way. Like, even if he knows that, like, I've got me into this corner, to backpedal even a little bit. And there's a lot of people who have already kind of found out, like, through their own intelligence, God bless them, that, like, this guy's kind of a fucking fraud. But the more he is inconsistent about that stuff, the more of his followers he will lose. He needs that congregation. That is also literally the only thing he has left. Going into what will undoubtedly be just like Infowars 2. Like, I don't know what they'll call it, but like there is another Alex Jones outlet coming, undoubtedly. because he doesn't have any other talents. He doesn't have any other abilities. All he has is his shitty name and awful reputation, and the people around him who are literally buoying him right now. Buoying him? Buoying. Giving him buoyancy, raising him to the surface. Like if he didn't have movements like Trump and Tucker Carlson to hold on to, nobody would give a fuck about Alex Jones. Fred Burton, do you think Fuentes is gay? Yes. And I don't say that in a way of like, because a lot of people, and I've talked against it. I don't like the idea of like, you don't like somebody, and so you're, sorry, I have to respond. I have like 3 partners texting me right now. I don't like the idea of somebody being a hateful, bigot piece of shit, and you just go, oh, it's because you're obviously trans, or oh, it's because you're obviously gay, or you obviously like trans girls. Like, while that certainly makes up a decent enough portion of that audience to, like, warrant that kind of scrutiny, I feel doing that almost gives them an out. It almost, not forgives, but excuses the behavior in a twisted lens. Right? Where it's like, oh, you're self-hating, you're just self-loathing, and like self-love will just fix you. Like if you just realize you're trans or realize you're gay and come out, you'll be happier. That might be true in some cases. In Nick Fuentes, I think it is certainly true. But by and large, I think framing it that way also excuses the fact that some people are just evil, hateful assholes. And they deserve to be called out for that, right? Luna Rose, 3 partners check you out. Oh, honey, that is... My dance card is so full right now, it's fucking crazy. Iclonus, we should just pity you and not treat you as an abuser. Who are you talking about? Do I think Fuentes would get laid? He would abandon his beliefs. No. I do think Nick is gay. Unironically, I think there are too many things behind the scenes that have been passed around for like it's too much of a rumor to not be true. But in a very specific way, not like a broad way, in like a oh no, definitely way. But I also think Nick Fuentes is, again, like Nick Fuentes is a great example because he is a legitimate sociopath. Nick Fuentes is an evil little gremlin, like who just thrives on the idea of causing chaos and misery to others. And I think that much like another subject of my ire, Steven Anderson, no, he's never going to get the help he needs because he finds the validation that he seeks from cruelty, from inflicting that misery on others. The Sagex stream. Having a gay off with Milo. Yeah, like that's Blizzard the Wyvern, exactly. Like, regardless of if he is gay or not, like, he's still a fucking piece of shit.
Again, it's historic and it affects everybody. And then I'm going to tell you how to ensure that we stay on air and the enemy isn't successful. But then I'm going to give you the bad news, and I'm going to explain to you that they're intending to bring in the internet kill switch. What does that really mean? That doesn't mean everything's turned off. It means you only get government and approved corporate voices. That is the official UN plan, the official CIA plan, the official Democrat plan. That's what they've been pushing and setting up. They're in panic mode. They're losing right now. And so they're going to try to implement this. And the question is, what will the crises or group of crises be to get that done? And we have all the preparations for martial law and civil unrest and COG. You don't know what COG is? You need to learn. I'll be talking...
It's the Coalition of Organized Governments, Alex.
About that after I break this down. Because it is all interconnected. Just like 12 weeks ago when the Justice Department, the U.S. trustee appointed by the court, but the court removed him because it's just a rotation system. But no one would take the job, so it kept rotating, and they would all say, we're not going to take it. And then finally one popped in that would, and he was one of their operatives and got caught. And people, again, heard,
What was that? What was that? That was, I'm like, I don't want to, I have my moments where I just like lose what I'm saying for sure, but that is so odd. That was such a weird little
tick. They're
tick.
trying to close your doors? That can't be true. And then days later, they admitted it in court. People went, whoa, that's crazy. Yeah. You think I'd get up here and say they're here trying to shut us down without a warrant and lie? My career would be over. Everything I do is about trying to tell the truth and get it right. And I still make mistakes sometimes, but I sure as hell don't lie to you on purpose. Good Lord. I want to be tomorrow's news today. I want to be accurate. I'm not trying to lie to you like CNN does. I bust my ass trying to get it right. So when I tell you what's going on, folks, as crazy as it sounds, look around you at how crazy everything is. And I said 12 weeks ago when this first started, I freaked out on air with Laura Logan. And I said, listen, Laura, everybody's, oh, Alex, we're so sorry for you. It's okay. And I'm like, no. They're going to get ready to kill Trump. They're getting ready for martial law. They just see me as the target they keep hitting first that hasn't gone down yet. And they're obsessed with it because I've got their number. And I'm telling you, they're about to try to kill Trump. She called me a few weeks later and she goes, oh my God, it happened just like you said. Yeah. I'm not worried about me, people. It's coming down on everybody. Trump doesn't just say, they're not after me, they got to get through me to get to you. That's happening, and I know you know that. But did you get a chill when I just said that? Because you should have. You better take this serious. We are weeks away from total martial law, frickin' nuclear war.
Y'all, this is primo Alex right here. This is good shit. He's bringing out the good stuff for the end. He's popping the champagne, popping the cork. Oh my God. We are weeks away from total martial law, nuclear war. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude.
Digging in. They got all the bunkers ready. I told you months ago, the expert emergency manager has a huge company that private corporations, state governments, local governments, and the feds are digging in for martial law. Now it's in the damn news. You think they're getting ready for all this for no reason? You think they're foaming at the mouth to get me off air just because they don't like me? They know that I put out the first analysis that gets picked up by everybody else. And thank God. It's gotten to the point now.
Oh, God. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like, they're after me because they know the dude who talks about eating ass and the turn the frogs gay. That's the first person everybody goes to. So good.
Where I used to be the guy that figured out what was happening 90% of the time. And now it's only half the time. All the time I see somebody break a dead-on analysis before me, understanding the perspective, the enemy operation, the deep knowledge, and I just go, oh, this is so good. And I immediately magnify what they're doing, because if we're going to beat the enemy, what do I have to become? Obsolete. You think I want to be the one 90% of the time that was kicking their ass? You think I want to be the one that figures out what they're up to? Do you have any idea how dangerous that is? I don't want to die. I'm not doing this because I'm some hero, badass guy that just wants to be a martyr. I want to die an old man with my great-grandkids around me. I want to have grandkids. I want to go fishing. I want to go hiking. I want to go enjoy life. I want to spend time with my family. I don't want to die.
Just playing the world's smallest fiddle for you. You know how mad he is. Just like a swollen thumb. Like when you accidentally shove like a car door on your thumb.
But I'm doing this because where the globalists are taking us is so dangerous and so out of control, we're all going to be dead or wishing we're dead if we go down this course. I've got to risk my life. You think I want to take on the Justice Department? Bunch of psychotic criminals at the top? You think I want to put my family in this position? But my family's told me, keep doing it. Despite all the harassment, it's made them even stronger, backing me. And I don't spend my time up here telling you what they've done to my family. It's disgusting. It's ongoing. It's ridiculous. And they want to send a message to everybody else. You stand up like he did or Trump did, we're going to ruin your life. You're already ruining our whole damn world, you psychos. And I can't take it rolling over. I just can't get on my knees and lick your boots. I can't do it. All right, let me get into what's happening with Infowars. But I'm going to say it again. It all...
That's the cold open. That's the cold open. And then he has to be like, okay. But no, seriously, I got to sell this shit. Like, all this is going. That's so good. Oh, man. How long? Do we have a T-minus until we get to hear about the great products and services?
Almost feels sick to be talking about what's happening to us when I've got all this other news that I'll get into in great detail. But it's part and parcel of it, so I am going to cover it. And I do want to stay on air, and I don't want them to win. But I've been telling you for weeks they're about to sell it, and people are like, oh, really? People had Cruz say, really? All I've done is steer you straight. So I'm totally immersed in this. I know exactly what's going on. I know a bunch of stuff I can't tell you about.
Why, Alex? If you've got the globalist game plan, if you've got them by the nards, and they're coming after you, they're coming after your family, you're gonna just cuck out like that? Like what? It's like, I know things nobody else knows. Okay, spill it. If that's why people are coming after you, because you're such a threat, you're just so dangerous, and everybody comes to you for the straight dope, then why wouldn't you say it? If you've got it, why wouldn't you say it, Alex? If it's real, you should be able to say it. I'm just saying. Oh my God, SEK 100. I don't know what that conversion rate is for that. Good morning for Sweden. Thanks for the breakfast entertainment. You're welcome. Thank you, Older Avocado.
Because there are a lot of people in the system, it's like Fight Club, that don't like what's happening. That's why I keep knowing what's coming before it happens. That's why the enemy's so freaked out, because there aren't just whistleblowers in government and corporations. There's people behind the scenes giving people the data. How do you think we found out in Michigan they set up those militias? They were totally innocent, just pothead kids, and everybody got the files and data that the FBI set everybody up. We got it from inside the FBI, folks. People that are sick about this. It happens constantly. And there's going to be a lot more of it. And that's why the system's got to sew it all up right now, because there are a lot of good people in the bureaucracy that are pissed. And the smuggled, kidnapped kids is their line in the sand. They're done. And Trump is getting ready to go in and just remove the bad leadership and just pack it with patriots. And that's why the globalists are crapping their britches.
Okay.
Is Infowars going to disappear after the auction on November 13th? And the answer is yes. Alex Jones.
Oh my God, yes. He's gonna say Alex Jones is not gonna disappear, or he wouldn't announce like a new name, right? Oh God, that would be so funny. Punished Alex, let's go.
Me, the 100% founder and owner of it, in an LLC many years ago, the late 90s. I didn't have Infowars the first few years, first 4 years or so. Will no longer be owned by me. And then all the $1 billion+ fake debt from the show trials, that'll still be on me. They'll still harass me. That's fine. They said they didn't want...
Do I think he's view botting? Yes. It has 21 likes, 45,000 views. I think it's partially review botting, but I think also a lot of people are just want to watch this shit.
Money. They didn't want to settle. They said, we want to hurt Alex Jones. They told the New York Times, Washington Post that.
I'll buy a piece of Infowars.
They said, oh, great. The judge is going to close him on the 14th of June. Judge didn't do it. Judge fired the people that did all the attempted shutdowns and Justice Department vigilante behavior and just all the rest of it. And so a new trustee came in that the judge had and was there, named Chris Murray. And he has the name of being very fair and just doing his job. And I said, I'm going to declare full Chapter 7. I'd already been in 11. I was already doing liquidation. But I said, just that way, Infowars that is a asset of free speech systems. Free speech goes on with the debt, and that's on me, according to their fraud. But the Infowars, the site, and the building, and the equipment, and the crew that hopefully stay with that.
Skater Muffin, thank you for following.
And that's because if the judge kicked it out, it would go to the state court, and the judge...
Go to sleep! Go to sleep, Crunchy Whiskers.
That ran the show trial here in Texas, Judge Gloria Gamble, and she had said, and already put an order out until the federal judge blocked that, this is again a few months ago, that she was going to send the sheriff's department in here to padlock the doors. Because they don't want it to keep going and even get money. But they've said, we want to silence them.
Ooh, I should try. No, the mic's going to go for
don't
some
know about
money.
It, just
the mic
look
will
it
go
up.
for some money. I can guarantee it.
Our job is maximum pain. Our job is to silence him. Our job is to not let him be able to speak. Our job is to then silence everybody else like him. I've got them in Connecticut saying it. I've got them in Texas saying it. I've got them on the national news saying it. The lawyers. Yeah. That's the next thing. When you hear Jones to sell his company to pay the Sandy Hook families, there's almost no money here. They didn't want an agreement to pay and then leave us alone and move on. They wanted to keep engaged with me to try to shut me down wherever I go. That's their admitted plan. They want that standing to harass me and stalk me. Not the families. They're just the people that are manipulated into this. But the Democratic Party, the FBI that testified in Connecticut, they started the whole thing. They put the general counsel, the head of the FBI lawyers, on the stand saying he created
this
it all.
is just fucking whining. Alex, tell me where I can buy your shit. Tell me where I can buy the frog suit. I want to buy the frog suit, Alex.
He got the lawsuits. He did it. They had the judges default me, find me already guilty, have show trials.
Oh, thank you very much, Rowdy
$2.76 trillion, the GDP of India. The judge said, no, you only get 1.5 billion. That doesn't exist. As a message to...
I clone 60% of the people buying at the auction are just lefties who want a trophy. Honestly, maybe more than 60%. I unironically, I don't know what I could get from Infowars. Like, I wonder if it is going to be like tech and shit. In which case I would not like that kind of stuff would go to like tech firms and consulting agencies and like tech support groups and like people who do tech work, who buy like that kind of liquidation in bulk generally. Like that's not a thing you would want to. Oh, I wouldn't wear the frog suit. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't wear the frog suit. I would hang it up. I would get like a thing to hang it, like J. Jonah Jameson in Spider-Man 2.
He's a menace. He stole my suit.
Scare people, the great and powerful Oz yelling at you that there's nothing you can do. But all Toto's got to do is pull the curtain back. So.
Fred Burton, do I like Death Stranding? I want to I need to play it more. I need to play it more.
In the next few weeks, people have to go in to the bankruptcy court, and there's a procedure for it. They have to get qualified as a buyer. Like if you're going to buy an expensive house, you got to go qualify with credit. You have to get into the bidding process, and then you've got to, on the day of the auction, November 13th, it's digital online, you have to then bid, and it's a reputable group, but something like this, who knows whether the good bidders will get blocked out or something, and so they won't be able to bid, and somebody else gets it for nothing. That's why we've got a lot of plans and things behind the scenes to make sure it's all fair and to make sure actual people are there at the place where it's being digitally run so that it's all being watched, and so there's telephones and people that are certified and ready to get bids in over whatever happens if they shut the bidding down or hack it or denial of service attack it, and that stuff always goes on. Elon Musk put up a poll about me with 50-something million respondents, should Alex Jones be brought back, and they later admitted it got DDoS attacked, and they tried to shut the poll down. But it closed with 89% saying bring me back in, and so Elon brought me back on. But anything we do will be hit by the CIA. So barring that, there are good groups and people I would work with that are going in to try to get the company. I would say it's about a 70% chance that good folks buy it and we continue on and don't have to work for another group separate from them and set up equipment and do all that stuff. But regardless, there's all these big studios, all these big companies. I would just get on an airplane probably and just go to one of these big studios where they're ready to whatever, and it'll just be a bigger splash and blow up in their face, quite frankly.
Ha!
That said, I don't have any money.
Hit me with it, Alex. Give it to me both barrels. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. I know you want to, buddy. I know you want to. Just say it. Say it. Say it. Come on. Come on.
And so I need money in the next month through this whole process, a month and a half, up until early November. The next 40 days, just like the election. 40 and change. I need to have money for these lawyers that are top free speech, IP lawyers, intellectual property lawyers, all that, and others to make sure we're fully represented. Or in this process, they say they own the name Alex Jones. They say in their filings, that's the Democrats, that they own real Alex Jones, which is in the law preposterous and insane, but you've got to challenge it or they'll create the precedent. So that's where we're at right now. And they think by attacking me and doing all this, it'll make me give up because they just don't quit attacking. It only makes me fight harder. And if you fight harder, we're going to win this one way or another. So it is my intention, whether a good buyer is able to buy Infowars to keep the crew working there or an outside group separately sets up something to have the crew be able to just basically step into whether Infowars continues with a new owner or under a new system to have that. And I haven't spent much time messing with that yet, though we're going to start doing it and start looking at those backups. And once we do that, even if Infowars survives, whoever the new folks are we're going to work with, I'm not going to screw them over. They'll just be augmented and part of whatever organization comes out of this, and we'll just be stronger and bigger and more versatile and grow different legs of the stool or different heads of the hydra. So that's where we are on that front. But
why are my Ice
Age
cards worth nothing? I mean, it depends on what Ice Age cards you have. Like I have a shit ton of Ice Age cards that are worth nothing. Like unless it's a famous card. So the thing about old Magic cards is that just because they're old does not mean they're valuable. There are a lot of cards in the first like 5-10 years, especially the first 5 years, that are the big problem is that so there's a lot of spells that are very good in Commander. Those ones still are worth something. A lot of creatures, however, have been heavily power crept, and they're like completely worthless because you can get, for the same mana cost in Commander, you can get something that does way more for way less, and nobody's gonna want to, like, every creature before 2000 basically has a newer version that does better. Who got the Sid card? My Polar Kraken used to be a $25 card. Now it's like $2. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that there's like a lot of that stuff is power creep and poor understanding of card economy early on. Yeah, like, which is why there are certain things that are like busted, like like Tolarian Academy and that one that lets you put down like 2 lands per turn. Like that kind of stuff is like just fuck busted. And yeah. Alrighty.
They tried to, they rigged the court cases. They sued us. They said they wanted to shut down. They tried to find criminal stuff I'd done to put me in jail. That was admitted at the Justice Department. Go over.
I don't mind Soul Ring as much.
2 years. Outside accounting firms came in. The IRS audited us. All this. Nothing was found except that we'd overpaid taxes. And I got a $4.3 million tax return last year. And because of the bankruptcy, that went right into the whole court system. Fine, but didn't go to run the operation. So all they found is I overpaid taxes. So they just keep looking though, where they can find something to twist into something bad. But I could have a clean slate and a good heart about it, so I'm not worried. It's all in God's hands. I feel good about it. But if they're going to set you up, that's what they do. So I knew what I was doing when I got into this years ago. I was taking on pure evil. I need your prayer, need your word of mouth, need people to value the shows, the reports, the things we do. They want us on air talking about this instead of all the big news that we break and that others then tune into and listen to and then basically do their own research and augment and expand on. That's why I'm not going to talk much more about this today after I'm done here. But they tried to shut us down, tried to close the doors 12 weeks ago, then tried to shut us down on June. They wanted us to close. They didn't want even it liquidated. They didn't even want the money from it. The judge said no.
Are you talking to me?
Justice Department
Go to bed.
Out last week and said we're trying to block the sale
I'm hecking,
because they don't want to even have to
hecking
bring in their
Eepers
globalist
right
bidders, even try to get it. They don't want who those bidders are to be known. So they would rather it just be closed. The judge yesterday in the hearing said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm letting the sale go forward. Overrode the Justice Department again. And now we have a shot of a good buyer getting it. And the media, again, spun all this. That, the Justice Department's helping Jones, not letting it be sold last week. That wasn't right. People are like, well, why is that happening? And then people this week are like, oh.
But I do need to get going. I need to go meet a partner for a drink. So, which I fucking need after today. Keep an eye on the channel. Thank you for joining me for this kind of chill, cool stream. Keep an eye on the channel for, I know I said it last time, but this one is, it was true last time. Like I don't like to up the ante every time, but there is a very important interview coming out. And also tomorrow, I'm going to be watching the latest Christian nationalist film, Dinesh D'Souza's documentary, Vindicating Trump. So hopefully that'll be out Friday or Saturday. So I'm so tired, y'all. I've been working nonstop, but I appreciate all the support and all the help. And thank you so much. And we're going to go raid Riverboat Jack, and I hope you have a good night.